guys, this is Lillian over at Future Faith Freedom Homeschool, and I just wanted to say hi to Mahogany Homemaker Erin. Thank you for the shout out and requesting that I do a reading list for you guys. It's always you know, to have your name mentioned is so on video. It's kind of funny. It's pretty cool. But thank you for wanting my video response. So this is it. Let's see. I compiled my list by using a website called James Patterson's ReadKiddoRead.com. And it's a very child-friendly and parent-friendly website, and it goes through, you know, it lists books at age ranges from you know, you got fantasy, real world, action, adventure, and then just for facts books. I really love this website. I used it to get quite a few books on my reading list, and I'm going to show it to you guys in a second, but I just wanted to say I found a lot of the book report stuff on Pinterest. I just went on there and said book report free or notebooking pages free, but other than that, I actually got my idea for the composition or the notebooking reader response journal from you, Erin. You did a video and you showed how you did it. You had like a title page and the beginning and the end date on the front, and then the other pages were like reader responses or whatever. But with me, I did I cut out lapbooking paper, you know, shapes, and put a question on there, and they had to answer it, and then I kind of made it fun for them. I didn't do that to too many because I end up doing it. I end up doing it for a few books, but not all of my reading list because we had about 20 books. Let's see. What I did was just discussions. We did discussions, and they did like a little book report. So not terribly big because this year I didn't want to. You know, I wanted them to get used to reading again since their previous year at public school. It seemed like they kind of got that love for reading taken away from them, or, you know, just knuckled out of them somehow from all the testing that they had to do and all the blah blah blah. So this year I didn't want to go too hard, you know, too into all that. So we just discussed the book and all, and that's what we did. And then so I picked out some books from here, and then they picked out some books, just like, I can't remember her name, Grateful 8. She said that she did that. She let them have their fun books. And let's say I did stick to this reading list till about spring break. Then spring break, I was done. I was just like, okay, you guys can read what you want to read, as long as they were reading. But what I did throughout the year too was I rented books on disc from the library. I am a big fan of books on disc. You know, I let them listen to it before bed. I mean, when they're going to sleep. And lately, I've been they've been wanting to play their video games since the summer, so I make them put it on, and then make them put the volume down on all their video games. Since if they're going to play video games, you know, they can listen to a disc, and they like it. We have been listening to Lord of the Rings now because in Sunlight we're going to be doing Eastern Hemisphere, and we're going to do the Hobbit. So I kind of wanted just to have like a fun Lord of the Rings kind of event going on here. So we've been listening to the disc and watching the movies, especially with Dad. He doesn't remember the movie, so it's like he's watching it for the first time again. And the kids are really liking it. I thought it would be too scary for them, but actually they've been pretty good with all the scary parts, I guess you would call it. So that's what we're doing, and then let me see. We're doing Sunlight because I remembered Demetria over at Christian Homeschool Moms. She did some like this year, and I was just really interested ever since she started doing her her videos, her update videos. And I can't wait for your video response because I would like to hear your opinions on the reading list. But okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, so yeah, so I felt like a mean mom, but you know, my reading list was okay. They enjoyed the books that I picked out. Okay, let me show you the website here. Hold on a second. Okay, that's the Read Kiddo Read. Oh, I'm in the process of fixing my desk. So as you can see, they have let me see. They have the great illustrated books, and then great, which is, let me show you. I'm pretty sure you guys can get on here yourselves and do it, but I just wanted to show you. So these books, let me go to home. Okay, so it shows you here, great illustrated books from ages 0 to 8. So you can click on that. And then here they have books for babies. Okay. Then they have storybooks, easy kids reads, and just the facts, which just the facts are like, just as it says, just the facts. Nonfiction books and reference materials. Okay, and then they have storybooks. Well, this is the same thing. So the Snow Day, Extra Yarn, Blackout. We loved that book, actually. Blackout was a fun book. And then here are some of the Just the Facts books. Okay, Alphosaurus and Other Prehistoric Types, Zoology, and a lot of these books I had to really look for, and I'm not saying they had every single book that I wanted, but okay, so this is the ages from 6 to 8. So we got Galaxy Zack. They had that one in the library. Okay, so that's fantasy. Awesome Man is a good book. Well, you know, the kids liked it. Martina, The Beautiful Cockroach, A Cuban Folktale. That was fun. Library Lil. Zen Shorts. We love that book. Wabi Sabi. That's a good book. Grace for President. Pirate versus Pirate. Rikki Tikki Tavi. Or, I can't ever remember the name. Rikki Tikki Tavi. Yeah, that's right. So we have those. And then you got the Real World Fiction. Amelia Bedelia. Grin and Bear It. The Big Fat Cow Kapow. Okay. And Action Adventure Mystery. My Father's Dragon. The kids loved that one. Mercy Watson Goes for a Ride. School Adventures at Harvey, and we didn't read that one, but Everything on It, we read that. Horrid Henry. Alvin Ho. The boys loved that series, Alvin Ho. They liked that. They thought it was silly. The Chocolate Touch. The One and Only Ivanhoe. The One and Only Ivanhoe. Ivan. Gasping Garbage. And Frankie Pickle is a very cute series. It's like book and comic together, except the comic is really just a few pages. Dragon Breath. Atomic Ace is a good one. Let's see. So the Knights at the Kitchen Table, Time Warp Trio, which I actually had in our library. So let me just show you. Okay, so these are, I kind of got a few books from each ones. So this is Great Page Turners, 8 and up. So Neil Gaiman, we love Neil Gaiman in this house. I'm such a comic book addict. So fortunately the Milk was a good one. You know, they've got a lot. Spindlers, let's see, Real World Fiction. I think you guys will like this website because they have the reviews that the kids can read themselves and they should be able to understand it. One of the books that we read, Maniac McGee, they enjoyed that book. Big Nate is a good one. Origami Yoda is a good one. Didn't do any of the middle school the worst. That one is by James Patterson. Haven't read that one yet. There's really some good books in here. Let's see. In Middle School Forever or something like that was one of our favorites. That's the one that I had my oldest one do at the beginning of last year because I thought it would be funny. So, Roman Diary, the Journal of Leona of Mytilene, captured and sold as a slave in Rome, AD. That's one of the ones. That's also that book is, I think, is a Sunlight book too. So you can see some of their stuff too. Some of them are on the Sunlight book list. Oh, Hero was a good book. I can't remember. We did a lot of these. Hugo Gabray. We read that and watched the movie. Okay, and let me show you great advanced reads for kids, for bigger kids, 10 and up. Maggot Moon, The Raven Boys, Etiquette and Espionage, On the Day I Died, Artemis Fowl, The Last Guardian. We read that one, and we also I took it out of the library of the teen section, so it was mostly like a graphic novel. My kids like graphic novels, so another great Neil Gaiman book. But these are The Golden Compass. You know, I actually have this book, Tales from Outer Suburbia. I can't believe it, but they sold it for $1 in the bin at the library. So, and I hope this video uploads because it's 12 minutes. All right, then. Check out that website. Thank you again for shouting me out like that. And I hope if you guys have any questions, just let me know. My blog is www.futurefaithfreedomhomeschool.blogspot.com or futurefaithfreedom.blogspot.com. I can't remember. But all right, if you guys have any questions, just question me here or on Google+. All right, bye.